Everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am 1 year, 3 months on T, and things have been exciting. I've been going for a while too. If you haven't been following me on IG, but pretty much I just been going through a lot, and that's why I haven't been back on YouTube. It's been really hard for me to find time to settle down and find time to just sit here and talk to myself. What's been happening in my life? I think the last time I was here, I was 10 months on T, and I was just moving out of my current house that I was in and moving back home to my father's house, which I wasn't thrilled about, I wasn't happy about, but at that time it was the best decision for me. I went through a lot right before I turned 1 year on T. I was trying to find myself, trying to fall into who I truly was, pretty much letting down my barriers and just being who I am. And it took a lot of growing pains, and growing pains hurt, and that's things that you don't want to share with everybody, and especially when you're going through it at that time in your life, you're not really wanting to express those things to everybody. But I'm back now, I'm feeling better, so I figure I might as well make a video and let you guys know what's been going on. Pretty much I was just in a low point in my life. I wasn't motivated. I wasn't really doing anything. I felt very stagnant, and I wasn't moving forward. With that said, it put me in a place where I was forced to grow, forced to think, and forced to say, look, you're either going to stay down here or you're going to get up and do something about it. So that's pretty much what I decided to do. I decided to get motivated, get back on track with going to the gym and trying to stay healthy, and just try to get my mental right before I could really get back into the gym and really go hard like I want to. What it feels like to be 1 year on T. It feels mentally, it feels great. I'm a lot more stable. I'm able to handle situations a lot differently now, which is good, because I felt very emotionally involved in the past versus now. I'm able to step back and kind of analyze the situation, and I talked a lot about that throughout my transition, learning how to step back, and I feel like now I'm at that point where I'm very stable. Things don't really knock me off my rocker, sort of say. So it's been very steady. I feel very steady, so that's a good way to describe it. Also, I've been feeling very I don't know how to say, but courageous. I feel like I'm able to, not courageous, but I feel like I'm able to conquer anything. I just have this feeling in me that I know as long as I continue being consistent and determined, that I will finally reach whatever goals I'm trying to reach. And we'll talk more about that later. But basically, mentally, I'm in a great space. Let's talk about physical changes. So physical changes, obviously my beard grew a lot, which was great. Hair all over the body, hair on the chest, back, ass, all that great stuff still. Not much has changed with that, just an increase of that, of course. My voice this is pretty much how my voice is. I really wanted to do like this huge comparison and do all this crazy stuff in a video for you guys, but I can't seem to take my videos off of YouTube and put them onto my new Mac Pro. So if you guys know how to do that, please reach out to me and tell me how to do that. But yeah, right now I can't really make a comparison because I don't have the ability to take the videos off of YouTube, save them to my computer, and then create a whole new video to chop and screw and do all that cool stuff for you guys. So I really apologize about that. But I do want to eventually get more savvy with the with the computer and everything like that. Physically, I feel stronger. Even though I really do stay consistent at the gym, especially the past couple of months. I've been really hitting hard, like past 3 or 4 months, every day. I know I feel like I look small in this video, but I'm still working. I'm still trying my best. My diet isn't the best, but I've really been just focusing in on my consistency and learning how to do something every single day, no matter what. And that's the first step, and then you can start adding other things in there to get you to that point if that's something that you want to do. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. Let's talk about trigger warning, bottom growth. yeah, so bottom growth has been happening. It's amazing. I'm souped. I love it. I love everything about bottom growth. It's definitely made my dysphoria about downstairs a lot easier to deal with. Yeah, it's great. It's really great. I think all my trans guys know what I'm talking about when I talk about bottom. It's an amazing thing, and I'm sure your girls, guys, girlfriends, boyfriends, whatever, I'm sure they're very happy with you. Okay, so other than that, physically, not much has changed. So now let's talk about socially. So there's a few things I did want to talk about socially that 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 don't bother me, but it's just that I see things a lot differently now, and some of them are great for me. Like I love it. Um, Other things aren't so great, but one thing that I will say is great is just like walking into the store and being acknowledged how you want to be acknowledged, whether that be sir, boss, bro, whatever. Like that's a great feeling. Even though I've been feeling that for a while now, that's definitely really settled in on me, and it's like almost like a victory dance in my head still to this day every time someone acknowledges me for who I am and treats me as such, and I don't have to explain myself or feel awkward. I just live my true authentic self, and there's truly nothing greater than that when you're socially out there meeting new people and talking to different people and things like that. That's like one of the best things about transitioning. I just love being addressed properly, because before I felt so disrespected, even though they weren't disrespecting me, they were just treating me accordingly to how they seen me. And now that they see me in a different light, I'm treated in a different way, which is the way I felt I always needed to be treated. So that is a beautiful thing. That is one of the part of the socially aspects that I really enjoy about transitioning and just living and being accepted for who I am. That's one of the greatest things. I will jump into a quick short story here. I was misgendered recently, and people think that you won't get misgendered because you have a beard and this and a third. Like, someone straight up called me mama. Like, do I look like a mama? Like, I was really, really pissed off, and like, I've learned to let things go, and I've learned to be like you look like the idiot, like not me, because if we're out in public and people don't know me and you're calling me mama, they're wondering what the hell is going on. So yeah, it was bad for me. It was very triggering for me. It stirred up a lot of old feelings in me that I just do not want to reckon with again. And it's hard though, and I just wanted to tell you guys that, because even when you're a year, 2 years on T, or you have a full fucking beard, like, people will still disrespect you and call you mama or fucking baby girl or shit like that. Like, do I look like a fucking baby girl? I mean, if I do, then I don't know what to tell you from this point. But anyway, yeah, just, guys, no matter what, no matter how far along in your journey, you're going to deal with bullshit no matter what. But it's how you react to the bullshit, and, just keeping your head up high, and knowing your worth and knowing who you are at the end of the day. And that's pretty much all that matters. Like, fuck those guys. Like, who cares? I don't care if they're my family or not. Like, if you're still misgendering me at this point, fuck you. Sorry, but that's just the truth. So let's move on from that. But yeah, other than that, life's been great. I can't complain. I'm actually in my father's house. I'm moving to a new house shortly, which is going to be great. And you know, I just want to tie this video up from basically from the beginning of this video. Like, I went through a lot towards the end of my first year in transitioning, and it really put me in a place to grow. It put me in a place to think harder and what I wanted to do with my life and what my purpose was in my life. And I honestly, I'm still lost. I don't have all the answers for everybody. I don't have all the answers for myself, let alone. But I did start something called Stealth Bros and Co. If you guys know about that, if you don't know about it, I'll leave a link down below. But pretty much, I was just thinking of a way to raise money for top surgery, and I wanted to do something different. I wanted to be able to work with all the other trans brands that I've seen, throughout my transition on Instagram, Facebook, and so on YouTube. And I wanted to connect with those brands in a way where I wasn't overpowering their brand, but at the same time, I was able to connect with these people rather than it be a competition. I honestly believe that everyone can win. I honestly believe in that wholeheartedly, that all of us in the community, we can all come together and show the world that, look, this is what peace, this is what unity really means. And that's what Stealth Bros and Co. has turned into for me. Ultimately, it was just something that I started to think of to raise money for top surgery for myself and for one of my best friends, Miko. But it's turned into so much more than that. It's grown, and it's been growing, and I'm super thankful. I'm super humble for everybody who's been supporting us, reaching out to us. It's a DOP kit, pretty much, where you can put your testosterone in. You don't have to use it for testosterone. You can use it for Packers, STPs, if you have beard essentials that you need, condoms, like your wallet. I really pretty much made it because I needed it. And I realized that every other YouTube video I watched, nobody had it. So why not create something for all of us that we could use? And I seen the void in the community, so I figured I'm gonna really put my all into this. I'm gonna put all the money that I have left, and I'm just gonna start this business. I have nothing to lose. I'm back at my dad's house. Like, what? How I can't go get any worse than where I'm at now. And it really pushed, and it really took off, and a lot of people are responding to it, and I'm super thankful for that. Um, yeah, but it's great. We got two new colors releasing in the next couple of weeks: olive green and charcoal black. I know a lot of people are souped about that, so stay tuned for that. We also are trying to work on an at-home Stealth Bros and Co container. I will be back, and I will show you guys that at another time. You should definitely follow at Stealth Bros and Co YouTube channel, because we're going to start a whole series, a podcast, everything. It's going to be great. Everyone should follow. We're going to be talking about all different topics: cisgender, transgender, you name it. We're going to be talking about it. So I need you guys to go over there, follow Stealth Bros and Co YouTube page. And I really appreciate you guys coming back to check up on me. I'm really sorry it's been a while, but I really appreciate your love and respect. Hit me up. Peace out.